I have had a few regrets this year with some of the makeup products that I've purchased from really good, well-respected high-end brands. Today, I'm going to share those regrets with you, so stay tuned. Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel, Hey Spring Chicken. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning visitor, good to have you back. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's topic is going to be about regrets. Makeup regrets actually, and the regrets that I've had this year. There have been one or two, and with some really high-end products. They're beautiful products that I'd seen on social media, that I'd seen on websites, and I purchased them. In fact, on more than one occasion, I doubled down and bought another shade. Still didn't suit me. So today, that's what we're going to look at. But I have got some alternative options and those that I'm using instead. All of the products that I'm featuring today, I will add in the links below in the Get More. And some of them do have affiliate links, which mean if you click and buy, I will receive a teeny tiny commission, for which, thank you. First product we're going to talk about is a primer. I used to use the L'Oreal Magic Primer. It had a slight iridescent and I loved it. It no longer is being sold. So about 8 months ago, I thought I'd try and find one that would replace it. MAC. This is only a small size, but this is the one that I tried. It is the MAC Strobe. Look at that. So as you can see, that is a really strobe primer. It looked ridiculous on me. Okay, at night if I'm going out, the light shone through, but this does not suit me at all. It's a beautiful product. What was I thinking? The strobe. It says it in the title, MAC Strobe, but honestly, it shone through and would blind people. During the day, it looked silly. So this did not work as a replacement primer. But I just want to say that this is a fantastic product if that is the look you're going for, but for me it isn't. So what am I using instead? Let me tell you about one that I found not long ago. It is a K-Beauty product and it is Heimish Artless Glow Base. Just shines through. I tend to wear serums now, so I don't wear matte foundation, and this wouldn't work with a matte foundation, but it sure as hell works with serums. It just shines through and it gives this beautiful glow to your skin, an artless glow. I purchased mine from Starvana, but honestly, this is a ringer for the L'Oreal. In fact, it's better than the L'Oreal. It's the best glowing primer that I've tried. I'm going to talk about foundation now, full coverage foundation. I have just recently made a video where I'm talking about the rarity that I wear foundations, because now I choose tinted serums, tinted moisturizers, serum foundations even. However, there are times when you need and want full coverage. I don't wear matte, but I do need a good cream foundation. And the one that I chose this year was from a company called Diego de la Palma. You're forgiven if you don't know who they are, but let me tell you, Diego de la Palma is a super brand in Italy and probably their equivalent of MAC. I love most of their products, and I thought that the Geisha Lift, which is designed to give porcelain-like skin, geisha girl skin, and who doesn't want geisha girl skin? The thing with this product and with many foundation products, less is more. You build it up. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the back of my hand. So as you can see, that is full coverage. It's a good cover for my skin. This is £32. On my hand, it does look lifted, it does look beautiful, and it does give this really beautiful coverage and a good base for adding on the additional makeup, and then adding in my Heimish Artless Glow underneath it, and the whole thing is gorgeous. But after a little while, it didn't look gorgeous on me. It sort of caked, particularly around here. It just didn't look good, and I was disappointed. But I still want full coverage on occasions. A very, very beautiful and better for me alternative is the better for me is the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Foundation. what makes this extra special is it has live ingredients, hyaluronic acid and vitamin C and E. And this then ensures that it doesn't cake on my skin, it doesn't look dry and awful at the end of the day. And in fact, one of its biggest selling points is it says it will last on your face for 24 hours. Now, I haven't put that to the test, but I have given it a 12-hour wear test. In fact, I did a whole video about it, which I will add the links up somewhere there. Have a look, but wait until this video is finished. But this is £35, and I can honestly tell you, this is beautiful. You wouldn't expect anything less from Elizabeth Arden, and this is gorgeous. If you need full coverage, this works a treat. And sadly, my Diego de la Palma did not. MAC eyeshadow needs very little introduction. It is used by many makeup artists. However, I have made 1 or 2 errors with their eyeshadows. For instance, the expensive pink. If I show you the expensive pink, and it looks very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury rose gold. This is what it looked like. I don't think that suited my mature skin. It didn't look very good on my eyes, and not suitable for the mature lady that I am. The other is devoted to chili. That just looked like I had really sore eyes. It looked like I'd put my contact lens in and my eyes had watered. It didn't look good. And the other that I made I doubled down on the mistakes. I made one mistake. Let's go for the kill. So it's vintage. Goodness me. Purple eyeshadow. As you can see, I've only used it the once. Very silly colour. But MAC have lots and lots of colours. And one of my favourite MAC eyeshadow products is their nude palette. Now, I mentioned on a previous video that I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow powder anymore. But when I just want a little hint, I do like the MAC eyeshadow. And the MAC that I use is this palette here. What a treat this is. It just is perfect. Perfect for me, perfect for my skin tone, and in fact perfect for many. Don't try the little single ones unless you're absolutely sure, because I spent a whole lot of money and I really regret that. Another makeup artist that needs very little introduction is Charlotte Tilbury. I love many of her products, and because of that, I'm a bit of a sucker. In fact, even today, I'm on the Charlotte Tilbury website looking at her new Hollywood Candy Chic lips, and I'm probably going to purchase them. But last spring, I found that I was getting on better with cream eyeshadows. And then who better than Charlotte Tilbury's Eyes to Mesmerise? So I purchased the Pillow Talk. Absolutely gorgeous. I love Pillow Talk, and it should look good. I followed instructions, how to put it on, how to wear it, and it looks good, doesn't it? But it doesn't. Not only doesn't look good on me, and I can't think why, because it's a good colour, but I found that it actually dried and made my eyes look dehydrated. It didn't look like a cream makeup on me. I thought it was just the colour. I thought maybe it's just this. So I purchased the rose gold, because I thought this might be a better match for my skin and may respond better. So the rose gold, do you see the similarity there with the expensive pink? It is exactly like that. I have watched numerous tutorials on how to apply the Charlotte Tilbury on my eyes, and I have tried. I found if I layer it, use an additional colour, it doesn't suit me. So sadly, this has to go in the regret pile, and I'm still tempted to try another Eyes to Mesmerise shade, because that's how much I love them. I love how they feel, how they go onto my skin, but they just don't stay looking good on my skin. Now on yours, they may look absolutely beautiful. So I want to just say, together with the MAC products, this is just my opinion, because I know that these are really popular. There are thousands and thousands of women who absolutely adore the Eyes to Mesmerise and the MAC eyeshadows. It is just me, and it is what I am finding over time, and what suited me then doesn't suit me now. So to stop being swayed by beautiful Charlotte Tilbury adverts, because not all will suit me, possibly not you either. So the Charlotte Tilbury Eye Makeup Shadow Palette I absolutely love, but I was finding that the powder just wasn't lasting on my eyes. They didn't look as good, and was why I went ahead and purchased the Eyes to Mesmerise. But I do like this. It is a pricey palette, And I have found an alternative to that, which is the Revolution. Again, I have done a video on that, which is that one, and has similar colours. And if you want powder instead of eyes to mesmerise, and you like the pillow talk, then have a look at the Revolution Love Yourself. I believe this was £5. Bit different to the Charlotte Tilbury palette. I have a bit of a love affair with blushes. I'm forever looking for the ideal one, and whatever season we're in, it does depend which one I'm going to swing to. I like powder blushes, but I find that cream blushes suit me more. The powder blusher that I liked was the MAC Mineral Glaze, is the Warm Soul. The colour looks good, everything about it is right. However, I put it on my skin and it clumps a bit. It is also not a good colour for my skin tone in the summer and doesn't look that great in the winter. So I have to say, as I purchased this MAC product with high expectations because I'd read so many good reviews about it, and I was disappointed. The product that I will put on in place of that, I've only got a small sample at the moment, is the NARS Orgasm. Again, it's got a glaze in it, and you have to be really thrifty with it. Just a little bit goes an awfully long way, and I do really like the NARS Orgasm. Similar quality to the MAC, but suits me better. Now, the MAC Mineral Glaze may well suit you. This suits a lot of people also. I wasn't prepared to give up because I do like the MAC products. So what I thought I'd try is similar shade, but I thought I'd try it in a cream blusher. And this MAC product is called Cheer Up, and it's Glow Play, like that. As you can see, I have tried it, and I do try it a lot, but the problem with it, you need a tiny amount, and you can't really use a brush with it, as you'd expect. It's a cream, and then as soon as you put it on, it goes on quite heavy onto my skin. And I have tried this in so many different ways because I don't want to be disappointed with it, but I am. So I'm sorry, MAC, even your cream blusher doesn't suit me. I have found a really good alternative. This is called Gorgeous Glow, and this is highly pigmented, as you can see, shade of pink. So again, you have to be really careful with that. But as a cream blusher, this works and is so reasonably priced. Now, as I've mentioned, I have a lot of blushes. What mood I'm in will determine what I wear. Today I'm actually wearing Studio 10, but that Gorgeous Glow, little dab, here we go, brush it out, and it is beautiful. So no to MAC, yes to Gorgeous Glow. Lips, luscious lips. This year I noticed everywhere were things called lip tints. They didn't look luscious to me, but nevertheless, they did look super duper. The lip tints that I trialed, not hugely expensive, were the Etude. They look lovely. The colours look good, the reviews were good, everything looked good about them. They looked awful on my lips. They made my lips look nothing like luscious. In fact, they seemed to shrink them. So for me, like a lot of the matte products, my lips do not suit matte, flat, anything. I have to big them up. I have to line them, and I have to make them look bigger than they actually are. As I have aged, my lips look dehydrated and a bit thin and not the way they once did. So this beautiful product, which is the MAC Teddy Velvet, I love nude lipsticks, and this is just a slightly different shade, but unfortunately the Teddy Velvet lipstick, the MAC product, as much as I want to like it, it did not suit me. So I was not ready to give up on the MAC lips, so I thought I'd try the lip gloss, and I thought I'd get a little sample size, very similar to the Teddy in colour. So the Myrrh product, the Teddy Velvet, this is Myrrh product number 608, and the one that was closest to it, because I did like the colour, was the lip gloss, and this is called Spice. So I put this on, and unfortunately, although I like the look of it, the colour and everything, I didn't like the way it felt. It sat quite heavy, it almost sort of suffocated my lips. So I'm afraid that MAC lip gloss didn't suit me either. But the one that's closest to that is the NYX Butter Gloss. Lots of shades, and it is so flipping affordable. Now this is a lip gloss rather than a lip balm. That is more of a lip balm, but this is close to it, as is the Maybelline, as are many others. But the NYX is such an affordable alternative option to many of the high-end options. So those are my regrets for the lips and the alternative options. And I found one that doesn't just suit me. I like wearing it, I put it on, and it just makes me feel good. And that is everything I want my makeup products to be. So this year, although I've had quite a few regrets, I have had such pleasure in finding the alternative options and making my face feel and look as good as it possibly can do, because there's nothing wrong with getting old, there's nothing wrong with aging, but what is not good is using products that we think are going to look good, that we see every day on social media, on adverts, that just don't suit us. The products that I've talked about today, the ones that I have had regrets, and sadly a lot of them have been MAC, doesn't detract from the fact that these products are beautiful. And I have many MAC products that are gorgeous, as I do with Charlotte Tilbury. So it is unsurprising that I'm going to have a few regrets. But don't let that put you off, because although they don't suit me, they may very well suit you. This is just my opinion, and that is all it is. And I don't want to get any kickback from you guys that love the Charlotte Tilbury and love the MAC. So if you liked what we talked about, and if you liked some of the products that we featured today, or if you'd like me to do any more, click the like button, write in the comments. I love reading your comments and responding to them, and I do try and respond to every single one. And while you're at it, ding that bell. Dinging that bell will alert you to content that we're uploading like this every single week. And while you're dinging the bell, well, you may as well subscribe, because when you subscribe, it helps the algorithm and helps our channel grow. But in the meantime, if you've made it this far, I want to thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, and your weekend, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Regrets. I've had a few. Oh no. I tried it yesterday. What am I going to do, Kim? It's not coming out.
Let me just throw it on the floor for you.
Butter. It's not butter box. That's the dog food.